Hey, what's the deal, Cowboys Nation? A lot of stuff going on this month, man. A lot of exciting stuff. You know, um, July. We got Leo season. Yeah, my birthday is this month. Shout out to all the Leos out there. We had the NBA Finals Game 5 yesterday. And man, oh man. If man, listen, I don't know if I see it or, I don't know if it's just me that sees it, but I think Giannis and Dak have like the same type of spirit, like the same type of humility, the same charisma, personality. I never seen these guys in person, but just the way they carry themselves, their quotes, man. The quote Giannis said, I think it was the pregame or the or the post game press conference when he was saying if you focus on the past, then you're being like your ego. You lean towards your ego. If you focus on the future, I forgot what the word is, but he basically the way he worded it is that he lives in the present, lives in the day, and just when he speaks, man, I get some of the same type of vibes I get from Prescott, man. And it could be just me, man, but man, that game was crazy yesterday, man. Drew Holiday showed up, man, balled. That was probably his best game of if not the playoffs, in the entire season. And what better time than do it right there in this game? You know what I mean? Get everything split 2-2. We take the lead 3-2. Yeah, I'm a Bucks fan, man. If y'all ain't know that, shout out to Free to Dare Nation. You know what I mean? But this is a Cowboys video, man. For me right now, the disrespect that I understand with Prescott and both Zeke with the I think it was ESPN or somebody had like a top 10 or a top 10 for each position. And boy, oh boy, we see the disrespect again, man. For Zeke, man, it's real disrespectful. The guys they have better than Zeke, never, like some of these guys never led the NFL in rushing. They didn't lead the league in rushing yards per game. And a lot of them don't have the resume, man. Like it's crazy to me. Like, see, even with Dak, like the Dak disrespect, it is there, it's evident. But at least some of those guys did something. They have a resume. You know what I mean? Like the running backs they put in front of Zeke is just disrespectful. Like, as much as I don't dislike Saquon Barkley, he's a great player, but his resume isn't on Zeke's level. Zeke 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 had almost 1,000 yards with one and a half linemen out of the five, and he's still without Dak for what, eight games, I believe, 9 games, something like that. So for him to still produce on that level with all those deductions, the offensive line, Dak not being there, and he still proved that he can get almost 1,000 yards, man. Which is hard if you really think about the type of defenses Zeke is going to face on a week in week out basis, knowing that Dak's not in the game. What do you think these dudes are going to do? These defensive coordinators, you know what I mean? So you got to understand that when you look at Zeke's season, you have to you got to really discuss what happened. I know my good friend Skywalker still, context matters, man. And that's what it comes down to. Context matters. Don't bash Zeke, man. If anything, you want to bash Zeke, bash him for the fumbles. But everyone's saying he had a drop season or a down season. I don't see it. I mean, what do you expect to get from a running back without Dak in the game, without Zach Martin for stretches, without Tyron Smith, Leal Collins? Like, what do you really expect this man to do? And he still had about 960, I believe, something like that. He could have had more touchdowns. Yeah, he could have had more longer runs, long yard runs. He could have all that stuff, but I don't think that's the reason why people are saying he fell off. He had a bad season. I think it was more so like the overall yardage If he would have got 1,000 yards, I don't think. And it's crazy. Only what 40 or 50 more yards can decipher a fall off season or a legit season, or a good season. But since he didn't have 1,000, it's like, oh, everybody else is like, whoever had 1,000 yards last year is better than Zeke right now, and it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. I don't even want to look up the list. I'm not even going to put the list in the video. I'm not going to order it. I'm not going to name nobody else. But Zeke got some got some chalkboard material, man. He's ready. You know how Chad Ochocinco used to start? He used to line up everybody he faced in the season. Like, it used to be like Chad Johnson used to have us like WWF, man. the attitude era. Like, it was good to see as a fan. It was good to see that. But Zeke is ready. But as far as Dak and those that same list for the quarterbacks, the thing is with Dak is like, even though he's 7 on the list, from the outside looking in, at least he's starting to receive the recognition that we been clamoring for years now. You know what I mean? Like, I was only down on Dak, I think through like one part of his career, and that was that Carolina game and that stretch up until they got Cooper. Like, and it wasn't Dak's fault. You know what I mean? It was a scheme. Dak wasn't ready. He wasn't really ready to just have any old body out there. He wasn't. That's like Tony Romo. You know, Tony Romo made a lot of receivers. Laurent Robinson, Terrence Williams, even Miles Austin. We don't really, who knows? But I would say that, yeah, Tony Romo had a part in making Miles Austin. Patrick Creighton, it was a lot of guys that benefited from having Romo, and I think they wanted that type of situation with Dak, but Dak wasn't ready. But, time goes around, you get better, you practice what you preach, and you get better at your craft. And now we're looking at, in their eyes, top 7 quarterback, which is amazing. Because who would have thought that they would have even put him in the top 10? Like, we've been arguing for this for years. Like, real Dak fans, we've been arguing top 10 for years. So the fact that they finally see it and they put it out there, I'm happy for Dak. But it's a little too late. Dak ain't number 7 right now. He's not. But the guys that's in front of him, I can see why they put them in front of him. I can listen to an argument based on these players why they felt Dak deserves to be number 7, or the executives, whoever made the list. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, man, Dak top 5 right now, and a lot of it is like you can't. If you're talking about this one season, this year, that's fine. But a lot of these guys, man, aren't the same year as Dak. If you want to go like Dak's age and younger, maybe Dak will probably be number 2. You know what I mean? As far as like just a future projection and how long that player is going to suit up for you. Come on, man. Like, ain't nobody picking Tom Brady and Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers over Dak right now. If you're, as far as future building, like, yeah, you might compete. With Aaron Rodgers, you might have a longer window, and Russell Wilson also. But Tom Brady, man, he's about to be done soon. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to harp on his age when he has the production. He's done everything asked of him, and he's probably the greatest. I'm gonna say he's the greatest. I thought he was better than Peyton Manning before his last 2 rings. So the fact that he just added 2 more to his legacy is like, all right, man. But there's some other things I want to touch on besides those 2 lists, man. The whole narrative with the defense and the secondary. So for me, it's a good thing to have young pieces in place and allow those young pieces to be developed and let them go through the trials and tribulations. Let them get that out of the way early, like Diggs did. Diggs came out, he played most of the season. He had good plays, bad plays, but that wasn't a complete wash, a complete waste for him. You know what I mean? He benefited from that time on the field, and I believe if we can get the same thing out of the other younger guys, Joseph and Wright, then you would basically allow the team and the defense to carry these guys. We're not asking for these guys to come in and be staples in the defense, but if they can just improve and play and stay focused to where they're not making the same mistakes twice, and then if you're doing something good, you continue to do that and add to your game as well. This defense can carry these corners, these younger guys, some of these guys that aren't really ready and they don't have the confidence at this moment. The defense can carry these guys. Like our pass rush is going to be completely different this year. Like it's to the point where we should have a lot more one-on-one blocks on the edge, and I think guys like Gregory and of course D-Law, they're going to feast, man. Gregory, you're going to really see basically a full grind, a full complete Gregory, like, you know what I mean, as far as preparation, adding to his repertoire, his new arsenal of moves, things of that nature. A lot of these things are going to be on display, and it's going to be very exciting to see because, like I said, if you have a better pass rush, that's going to eventually lead to better play on the back end. So I really don't have too much more than that. I don't want to hold you guys on this beautiful day, but yeah, man, don't get caught up in thinking that if these corners don't jump out and make the best plays or sports center top 10, or if they don't have the best stats, don't automatically just count them as fails, man. These guys are young, and just getting the opportunity to play at that young age is only going to help us in the future, man. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all have a good one. Stay up, stay safe. Peace.